From personal experience, a chilling report from a young farmer on raw sewage being pumped into the river by her home. As part of our coverage of COP26, we've enlisted the help of a BBC young climate reporter from the West Midlands. Georgia Helm lives by the River Lugg in Herefordshire. It's a European protected river and a site of special scientific interest, but despite that, it's become the most polluted river in the county. One of the major reasons for this is sewage being pumped straight into the Lugg. In England last year, water companies released untreated sewage into our rivers for a total of 3.1 million hours. Georgia's been investigating why this is happening and how climate change is making the problem worse.
In February 2020, my family farm experienced the worst floods in more than 100 years. We desperately scrambled to save our heavily pregnant ewes and lambs from drowning. On that day, the water rose up above this gate to my chest level. But it was what was left behind after the water receded that really worried us. Human waste, sewage, and wet wipes contaminated this field, and it was all from here, the River Lugg. The Lugg runs beside our farm in Fordbridge near Leominster. It's the most polluted river in Herefordshire. So what's causing the problem? This is a combined storm overflow, or CSO as it's known for short. This dumps untreated sewage directly into the river. This one is just over a mile upstream from our farm.
It's really, really serious. The river is very sick.
Kate Speak-Adams is from the Wyernusk Foundation, a charity which is working to try and improve the quality of Herefordshire's rivers.
The nutrient levels are double what they should be. It's the worst in Herefordshire in terms of its phosphate levels. The water crowfoot is gone pretty much. There's a few little bits left. The fish that survive in that habitat really suffer. There's a housing moratorium that's impacting on the economy because of the condition of this river. You know, for Herefordshire, it's the most important issue that we face.
This effluent is coming from Leominster Sewage Treatment Works, run by Welsh Water. They say last year they used this CSO 66 times. In the 45 minutes we were there, they released contaminated water into the Lugg on 5 occasions.
From an environmental damage point of view, CSOs from the data we've got are not really causing a big problem, but under no circumstances are we satisfied with that. They are unsightly and they can cause other issues. The sewage may have bacteria in it, so we're absolutely determined to tackle the problem of CSOs. But that means re-engineering all of our drainage networks, and that's going to take time and a lot of money.
As a farmer's daughter, I know that agriculture is also a major source of water pollution. But farmers like Tony Norman in Lyons Hall are frustrated that their hard work to tackle the problem is not being helped when water companies keep doing this.
In theory, all the sewage is treated in this works and before it goes into the stream. Unfortunately, we're finding at times that there's considerably more phosphate gets into the stream from the sewage treatment works than should happen.
Growing up on this riverbank, I've watched a beautifully diverse ecosystem slowly die. Now is the time that we need to act to save our rivers. Georgia Helm, BBC Midlands Today, Leominster.
And you can see stories by other young people and find out more about BBC Young Reporter by going to bbc.co.uk/youngreporter.